Hey guys, this is John, updating you on round 7 from the 2018 Charlotte Grandmaster Norm Invitational, the Spring Grandmaster Norm Invitational. They're running several Norm tournaments these days at the Charlotte Chess Center, so this is the spring version. So tonight I had the white pieces against Grandmaster Denis Borosh. I played him just last month in St. Louis. We played to a draw in that game, colors reversed. But this time I had the white pieces. He played the Queen's Gambit accepted against my d4 followed by c4. I was not expecting that. I saw in my pregame prep that he does play the QGA sometimes, but he much more often plays knight f6 on move 1 followed by e6. So the Nimzo move order. But he went for the QGA and yeah, caught me a little off guard. I have faced this line recently in a couple tournament games, one back in October and then I think in November as well. So yeah, right at the end of 2017, faced it a couple times. But I think the QGA is an underrated opening, honestly. I'm kind of surprised that more people don't play it. It has a reputation of being a little dull from the black side because it does produce a lot of symmetric positions, but it's an incredibly reliable defense. Some top players have used it with success. For instance, Sergei Karyakin in recent years has been playing it quite well for black. So if you're looking for a reliable defense to d4 that's a little off the beaten track, in that, you know, it doesn't get as much exposure as, say, some of these popular defenses like the QGD, the Slav, Nimzo complex, then you might want to look at the QGA. So I decided to play a line where usually white accepts an IQP, an isolated queen's pawn. However, he took on d4, and I decided to take back with the knight rather than give myself the IQP with e takes d4, because I kind of sensed that he had a better understanding of the resulting positions that would come about after the IQP capture. So even though I know that that's the standard structure and I have a little bit of experience, it kind of smelled like he knew the positions better than me and was actually completely willing to play those positions. So I played knight takes instead, hoping for a small advantage. Unfortunately, the position that resulted, as I alluded to in the QGA, was pretty symmetric. I had a slight lead in development, but couldn't do anything with it. And he offered a draw on move 15. I thought about it for a little bit and just decided to take it. So split the point. The position indeed was dead equal. Put it in the computer afterwards. And it's very hard for either side to do anything. There's not a lot of pawn play. It just looks like a bunch of pieces are going to get traded. So, you know, it's possible to play that out. But against a grandmaster, I don't think I'm really ever getting anything there other than a draw. So not such a bad thing considering the tournament situation, because even though I'm still on -1, the last 2 rounds are earlier tomorrow. They're at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. So just want to get a little bit of rest. It was nice to just relax tonight. I just went and got something to eat, took it easy, watched some of the other games in progress. And tomorrow morning I will have the black pieces against International Master Craig Hilby, young player from California. And then to round out the tournament, I will have white against Steven Zierk in the final round. Looks like there won't be a Grandmaster Norm produced in our section this year, or this edition of the tournament. There were 3 players who had chances going into this round, but all 3 of them needed to score 3 out of 3 in the remaining 3 rounds, which is extremely difficult in any tournament, but especially this tournament where everyone's good. So I would be surprised if anyone made a Grandmaster Norm, although I'll definitely be pulling for everyone, especially Casa, since he's my roommate. Looked to me like he was suffering on the black side, also of a Queen's Gambit accepted. It was weird. There were 4 Queen's Gambit accepteds this round. I don't think, maybe it had been played like once or twice before in this tournament, but for some reason, 4 of the 5 games in this round were QGAs. Like maybe the players playing black like all thought the same thing. So, all right, quick result today. That sometimes happens in long tournaments. Wish I could have got a little more with white, but not all that upset by the draw. Okay, guys, 2 more rounds, 1 more day, and I'll update you guys tomorrow on what happens. All right, bye.